Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Today we're gonna unpack the upgrade art subscription box, and this is upgrade number 58, which is June 2024. Judging by the weight of the box, it's pretty light, so I don't think there's like markers or acrylic paints or anything that would be heavy. This is my first box. This is how it arrived, a little beat up, but it's not opened. The sticker is a little bit ripped on the side here, but still it wasn't open because the box is still sealed. Let me cover my address and I'll show you. Here, it wasn't opened. So let's take a peek inside and see what we find there. And there's also upgrade bottle, or I should say battle, going on each month, and I'll see what the supplies are. We'll try them out and we'll try to do something to compete in this battle. So let's take a closer look at what's on the inside. That is always satisfying to rip this off. Okay, I'm flipping the box. Boom, and here's what we have. Green paper, tissue paper. Ooh. We also have like a little Polaroid sticker with the art from the artist. I hope it focuses on it. Can't really see what's going on in the video. And we have another sticker, which maybe it has some letters on it. I can't really tell what this means. And this is SMLT paper. I recognize it because I have some of SMLT papers myself. This is 130 GSM. There's 10 sheets of it, and it's made in EU, and the size is A5. This is pretty thin. Just take a look at this, guys. There's cardboard on the back of it. There's a little board of purple paper on top, but the paper itself, can you see how thin this is? I don't feel like this is a lot of paper. And this is probably the zine. Ooh, this is beautiful. And I'm assuming this is made with the materials in tissue paper. Wow, this is gorgeous as well. And here's the QR code. You can scan it to take a peek at the magazine yourself. I think it's online. I think they stopped printing the paper magazines to save on paper. And this is another artwork by this artist. Yep, the same one that we have here. And the artist is Jan Koch. And there's a little bit of information about them that you can read. I hope it focuses and you can stop and read it. So this feels pretty exciting so far. It's black and like red. Let's open the paper and take a closer look at what it feels like. I'll take this away. And here you can see all the variations of SMLT paper. I have this one. It looks super bright blue, but it's actually a deep blue. Not this one with giraffe, but this one with a house drawn on it. And it's almost a watercolor paper. It's around 280 GSM. It's pretty thick, it's very porous, and it soaks in the water really fast and in great amounts. So I do like the watercolor paper from SMLT, but I haven't tried this one. It's very texturized, and as you can see, it kind of goes in layers. Columns, because I can see there's 4 spots where the texture is missing, which is really weird. It's the first time I got a paper like this, and this is how thin it is. let me tell you once more. Yeah, 130 GSM. It's pretty thin and very textured. Let me take a look at the artwork that they did. Sorry. Yeah, I feel like this is that paper because there's the same texture on the lighter spots. Anyway, the art, 2 stickers, paper, and now let's take a closer look at the art supplies. I tried to save the tissue paper. Oh, and I pretty much managed to. Okay, so here's what we have. We have a Pilot pen, parallel pen. It's 6 millimeters, and I think it's like a calligraphy pen or something. I'm gonna open this in a second. And we also have some Koh-i-Noor orange drawing ink, or touche, if some of you use that word. 20 grams. Is this orange? Doesn't have a name. Yes. Oran. In some European languages, it says here that it's orange. So I guess that's the color. And we also have these beautiful metal clips. I think they're copper. They don't smell like nothing. So, and they're pretty tight. I like how tight they are, because sometimes when you buy these clips, they look really good, but they're flimsy. So these are pretty good. And this is it. To be honest, I've seen a lot of videos of people unpacking the upgrade boxes before, and this is pretty disappointing. Like, a pen with some inks in it, and 2 clips, and some Koh-i-Noor touche. So this drawing ink or touche, they do sell this in my local art stores, and it costs around €1 for this bottle. This, I don't know what price can we put on this. Let's say that each one is €1 as well. Let's just say that. I know that they're cheaper than that, but let's be generous. This would be €3. This, I will look it up and I will tell you how much this retails for, but I've seen it in art stores and it's not that expensive. It's around €15 or something like that. Yeah, and the paper, I never seen this purple kind of SMLT paper before, but little A5 sketchbooks of SMLT usually sell for around €4 or €5. So I would say 5, 15, and 3. So that would sum up to €23, which I wouldn't say that you win a lot by purchasing this box. So yeah, I'm pretty upset with what we got, but still, new art supply stuff I haven't tried before. So let's see if I like it. Let's see if I'll continue working with it. And I've never tried this very large calligraphy pen, so this is going to be exciting. Okay, let's unpack the parallel pen and see what we can do with it. Oh, I think this is red ink. Ooh, and it has like a metallic ball in it. I don't even know if you can see it. Pretty cool for mixing the ink up. This, I think, is black ink. So we only have 2 black inks. Wow, I wonder what this is for. I'll read about it. This is like a vinyl black piece. I don't know if it's a tool at all. Maybe it's not, but it looks interesting. We also have like a pipette or something. Maybe for grabbing ink and pouring it somewhere else. We also have a cap. Let's pull everything out. the pen itself, which unscrews, and there's nothing inside. The nib. My nib kind of has a dent in it. I don't know if you can see. Maybe everyone has this, but maybe it's a little damaged. I don't know yet. But yeah, this is a pretty broad nib. Like, if I purchased a Pilot parallel pen, I'll probably get it in a smaller size. This is pretty big. And yeah, you only have two inks to use, a black and a red. And you also have a huge can, well, not a huge, 20 ml can of orange ink. I like that it's a gradient, black to red to orange, but I don't know how you use this one with this calligraphy pen. All right, let me move everything we don't need aside and we'll start the swatching process. There's also a leaflet which comes inside the container, which tells you all about the parallel pen. It has a guide on how to write the alphabet. It has a guide on how to do the lines, how to control your nib. It shows you all the different colors of the inks it's available in. It shows you how to clean it. It shows you what other nib sizes there are. There's 1.5, 2.4, 3.0, 3.8, 4.5, and the broadest, the largest one, the blue one, is the 6.0, the one that we got. This black thing is actually for cleaning the nib if it gets stuck with paper. So yeah, I read all about it. The pipette is for cleaning the nib of ink. You just put it in the water and you insert the pipette and then you press on it and the very tip is clean. Okay, let's remove the stuff we don't need right now. Fun, exciting content. Okay, and away you go. Okay, so here's everything that we need. I kind of want to start with red ink. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. And let's use our clip to hold the paper in place. Do we need it? Absolutely not. But if I remember correctly, this has a very long nib inside of the cap that you can actually write with. Yeah, it does. This is the same as the Koh-i-Noor ink that they sell in my hometown. So very basic, very simple. Let's start with, you know what? Let's actually start with red ink. Or maybe if I activate both of them, they'll dry up. So I'll have to. Ooh. And also, when you insert the ink cartridge, it tells you to press slightly on it to ensure that it floats into the pen. Yeah, it does, as you can see right here. And let me close it now. And it should work. Will it? Maybe I'm doing this wrong. I haven't read the entire booklet. Let me activate this a little better and I'll come back to you. All right, so it took almost half of the ink cartridge to activate. As you can see how much it used up, probably like 30% or something, to feel this fibers in here. So it flows straight to the pen, but it's pretty satisfying. Look at this, you guys. Not a very straight line, but a very juicy, very colorful one. I do like the red color. Like, I love it, but I'm not sure there's going to be enough to fill the entire page because it uses quite a lot of that. And also, this paper is so textured, it's so fluffy. I think that takes away a lot of ink. I don't know, what should we draw with this? Here you can see that swatch card with upgrade written on it, and this is the first thing that I've created with the pen and the orange and red ink and a little bit of black ink creeping into it. You can see that I've put water droplets, like circles, that left a very beautiful bleeding effect. And here's the second thing I did. It's not very cool, but I do like the arrows in the bottom. And also, if you add water, that blue and red mixes into a very beautiful purple. Look how pretty the paper towel I used to blotch the ink looks. And this is the final work that I came up with. It's like a punk's head. I drew it with the side of the pen, the pointy end, and I added a little bit of that purple into his eyes, and I made a beautiful red background. And I really like the shift that the red ink has. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the future. Bye!